Hey guys, welcome back to News to Astonish, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. These past couple days have been insane and wild. Those PS5 pre-orders sold out within minutes of the announcement of the pre-order from Sony, which has been a total mess and really disorganized on Sony's part. We also got a bunch of games announced, including the ones we're going to be discussing in this video, Spider-Man Miles Morales. If you guys haven't watched my live stream when PlayStation did the PlayStation 5 showcase, I suggest you check it out when you get the chance. I also posted my reaction to the new Spider-Man Miles Morales trailer, so check that out when you get a chance as well. But before we get into the video, I've noticed that about 40.1% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed, a 4% increase from the last time, by the way, so I want you all to subscribe, like, comment, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. I post videos almost daily and do live streams just about 5 nights a week, starting between 8:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. Join my Discord as well. The invitation link is down in the description box below. There are plenty of cool people who are into the same things you are, and myself. You can also have all sorts of great conversations there. Everyone is welcomed. With all that being said, let's get into the video. If you all have been living under a rock, the PS5 pre-orders rolled out on the 12th, or should I say mid-afternoon on the 11th. I was really skeptical at first that the pre-orders was going to start on the 12th, just because due to previous pre-orders of the past consoles, pre-orders have become available the day before the announcements of the next generations of consoles. Luckily for me, I managed to reserve my console at first, but ended up being transferred to another store after I pre-ordered my PlayStation 5. So I still have my console reserved at least, and I pre-ordered the Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition. I will be doing giveaways for the game in November, so everyone get hyped. If you all have seen the trailer already, it opens up with Spider-Man Miles Morales swinging back to his new home in Harlem in the cold snow, which looks awesome by the way. Climbing into his bedroom from the fire escape, Genki is there to greet him, and it appears that he already knows Miles Morales is Spider-Man. From the looks of it, we might be getting more screen time with Genki, Miles' best friend in the comics. They're heading to a rally where Miles' mom, Rio Morales, is running for mayor. Right from the looks of it, the gaming graphics looks crisp and sharp, running at 4K 60 FPS. Just everything from the lighting, the skin tone, colors look really clean and perfect. Just as they're walking around through the street fair and the camera pans up, you can see Roxanne Corporation banner on the building in front of them. The Roxanne Corporation is pretty much this evil corporation from the comics. They're a well-known massive energy petroleum company who will use any methods to secure the profits, even if it involves violence, and they've been a consistent opponent to various well-known superheroes from the comics. We also get a good look at the Tinkerer in this game. It seems like they did a gender swap, or perhaps this can be the Tinkerer's daughter, or the Tinkerer in this game could have been a former employee at Roxanne, but was fired and now she's out to get revenge. Just your typical classic revenge story. We see a battle between Spider-Man and the Tinkerer's goons ensue, and immediately you're shown what Miles Morales' combat style looks like. You can already tell that it's really distinguishable from Peter Parker's Spider-Man because Peter Parker relies a lot on tech that he developed himself, whereas Miles Morales relies on his natural abilities such as his venom blasts and camouflage. He does have the web shooters that I'm sure Peter Parker developed for Miles Morales, so I don't think we'll be seeing any tech rings in the game. I bet Miles will get upgrades in a sense where he can probably camouflage for a lot longer, and his venom blasts become much stronger as you progress through the story. We also get a classic sequence where Spider-Man is trying to keep the bridge from collapsing into the cold waters beneath it by webbing them together, just so the people who are trapped on the other side of the bridge that's about to collapse can cross on the safe side. Spider-Man then rescues someone and then it cuts to black. Overall, this game does look extremely exciting. I am so hyped for it. I only wished that we saw more swinging sequences throughout the city, as I'm sure you're able to explore New York like the last game, but I'm positive it's going to be a lot of fun. As for the details of the game, the price and the sequences between the standard and ultimate edition, this is straight from the PlayStation blog itself. I'll read it to you now so we can discuss. I'm only going to read a portion of it that mainly talks about what's included in the standard and ultimate edition of the game. So on the PS5 blog, on PS5 we are announcing an ultimate edition that includes a voucher code for Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered. You'll be able to experience the complete storyline up until that point, which includes the remaster of the original game and all 3 installments of Marvel Spider-Man The City That Never Sleeps DLC, so you can play the full narrative arc. The remaster for the PS5 is no simple up-res, as many of the game's art assets have been completely updated to take advantage of the PS5's console horsepower. You'll see better looking characters with improved skins, eyes, hair, and facial animations, including our new next generation Peter Parker. You'll also see ray trace reflections and ambient shadows, improved lighting, more pedestrians, and vehicles stretching further into the distance. And the same optional performance mode offered a Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, allowing you to finally play the game at a targeted 60 FPS frame rate. We'll be supporting near instant loading, 3D audio, and the DualSense controller haptic feedback. Lastly, we're adding 3 amazing new Spider-Man suits, new photo mode features, and even new trophies for those of you looking to platinum the game all over again. The Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition will launch both physically and digitally on PlayStation Store for $69.99 on launch day. The standard edition will be $49.99. So I personally am going to get the Ultimate Edition for a couple of reasons. I already own the original one for the PS4. And I thought to myself that maybe I should just get the standard edition and just play the PS4 version of my PS5, since the PS5 will support backwards compatibility for PS4 games, not so much for the PS3 or PS2 or PS1, but I changed my mind. I actually decided to stay with the Ultimate Edition of Spider-Man Miles Morales, since the remaster will be included, including the 3 installments of the Spider-Man The City That Never Sleeps, only for a few reasons. Knowing that the remastered version on the PS5 is not going to just simply be a res up, just a simple remastered, it's going to include a lot of the assets that the PS5 will be able to deliver, such as ray tracing, improved lighting, improved skins and hair, and we'll get a better look at the next generation of Peter Parker. So, like every other character you've seen from the previous game on the PS4, they're going to look that much better and improved on the PS5. So basically, we'll get to see that on the PS5 version of Spider-Man. And I'm actually kind of curious, because I don't think if you simply stick in the disc of the PS4 version of Spider-Man into the PS5, we won't see those improved assets. Maybe it'll just be a simple res up if you were to stick in a PS4 version of Spider-Man. But I want to actually get a good look at what it looks like to see a much more improved Spider-Man Peter Parker, as if he were to appear in a PS5 game. So I'm very excited for that, guys. As for Peter Parker, he's actually fine. It's been confirmed that Peter Parker's alive and well. A lot of people were skeptical and were wondering, what of Peter Parker in this game? But as it turns out, he's actually alive and well. A lot of people were actually speculating whether Peter Parker was dead or something, but I think he's just taking a step back and he's just taking a seat off into the sidelines, letting Miles Morales handle things from here because he's his own Spider-Man. Or maybe Miles Morales will be taking care of Harlem, whereas Peter Parker will be taking care of the rest of New York City, specifically the Queens area, because that's where Peter Parker grew up in. So we have more Spider-Man in this universe, specifically in this game, to take care of things. And people are just wondering, well, if all this action is happening, why isn't Peter Parker reacting to this? Why isn't he showing up for support? Well, we don't know that yet. Maybe Peter Parker could be making a cameo appearance in this game. If anything, we'll probably see him early on in the game or at the end of the game. I'm also going to be doing giveaways for November. More details will come soon about that, like around November, late October. I'll get into it, but I plan on doing some giveaways for Spider-Man Miles Morales Standard Edition. So I'll be announcing the giveaways as we're getting closer to the PS5 launch, so stay tuned for that as well. Also, stay tuned for more videos and live streams. I plan on doing live streams for Spider-Man Miles Morales on the day that the PS5 launches. I also plan on doing a PS5 unboxing video, so stick around for that as well. And I really want to go ahead and plan the live stream early that day on November 12th. So I want to wake up first thing in the morning to go pick up my PlayStation 5 so I can start live streaming for you guys. But of course, the unboxing will come first and then the live stream will come next. So you let me know, guys. Let me know if you're hyped. Please post your comments down below if you're excited. Subscribe as always. Be sure to like, comment, and follow me on Discord. The invitation to my Discord link is down in the description box below, where you can chat with many of cool people that have a lot in common with yourselves and myself. And yeah, stay tuned. Just click on that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.